What is up?
What's up, dude?
Welcome.
It's nice. Very, very Hany-esque.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. How you guys doing?
Doing well, yeah. How's the trip in?
How's the temperature compared to being back in?
It was 21 degrees when we left this morning.
It just got cold here.
It was chilly when we landed, but then it warmed up. Yeah. How you doing?
Good, man.
It's good to see you.
Good seeing you too,
Good to
brother.
see you.
Good seeing you too. You good?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, you stayed out of trouble?
Yeah.
Keeping him out of trouble?
I'm trying.
Hello. Nice to see you
Good
again.
seeing you too. Yeah, this is your first time here, right?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
right.
ready for a tour.
Yeah, let's
I know. I saw this is like, I don't know, like this is always like, whenever I see this is the one of the first T-shirts from like 08, 09. Whenever I had the white Evogen T-shirt and then I had a black Evogen T-shirt. So when I see
We
that,
gotta
I think
we gotta pull that picture.
I know there's a white one somewhere. I think it was on MD. Like that was the last time I remember seeing myself. It was. I cut the sleeves off of it, and it was for one of the videos leading in the nationals.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah.
give you a little,
We'll find it.
give you a little 25-cent tour.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you see the professor yet? Somebody hand built this for me. The guy that did Hattie's 9-foot statue,
Oh, it's awesome.
all by hand. Check that out.
It's sick.
It's pretty cool, right?
It's awesome. There, see, that is one of the cool things that like in the industry, all the fans are. They all do something.
So that they can be able to help.
Yeah.
After 13 years.
Nice to see you. I'm wonderful. Yourself?
They just assume, and you got to remember, it's an evolutionary process. There's a lot that's happened in the last 30 years of my experience in the gym, you know, and you start to learn things and you go, oh, I put a lot of importance in this, and then you start realizing that that's important, but it's not as important as this. And what we do is we put time under tension, you know, at the top, and then you turn around and you go, yeah, it's full range of motion, great, yeah, but if you want to say that everything is down here, the contraction has a lot to do with it, especially when you're a bodybuilder. Because if you're not contracting in the gym and you try to contract for the first time on stage, you're gonna look like shit. And you're not gonna turn around, you're gonna start shaking, you're not gonna have the detail, and you gotta remember, it's also the aesthetic portion of what happens that you guys haven't measured because you're doing something that's science-based, that's in a book from a clinical study, but they didn't turn around. I've done my clinical study in the last 30 years and 25 Olympia wins later, right? So I'm sitting there
You
going,
put it so much more eloquent than I could. You're an idiot.
no, you just do it this way. He does it the axe and sledge way.
Yeah, smash it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. But what I turn around and do is just try to sit there and say, hey, look, there is no perfect way, but there is a little bit better way, and something that's less likely to get you hurt. And that's why when we created FSD7, to be able to increase intensity from a very far away distance. You in Pittsburgh, Phil was in Denver,
But the
Jay was in Las Vegas.
The concepts, I mean, even just the simplicity of the concepts, like they are, it's an intricate concept, but the simplicity of you being able to take people there is why I think like it worked for me. You know what I mean? And you've got to be able to adapt to it as well. You can't just be set in your ways.
100%.
Yeah, got to be willing to just be like, yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, and it's okay to try other things too. You just add on to the arsenal. It's like a toolbox. You just keep adding new tools to it.
I like the whiteboards on the wall. Yeah, these are super cool. Yeah, so welcome to my gym.
Sick.
This is
This is badass.
and if you want to change kind of where it's located on your ankle, we can move that if we need to.
Yeah, just getting a feel for it.
Yeah.
Smooth. For a plate-loaded machine,
That's what I'm saying. Normally you think plate loaded, then
Yeah.
you think, oh, it's going to get really easy.
A lot of tension.
But really, yep. Good.
how long are you going to India for?
Just 4 days. We're just there for Sharu Classic. There's an expo. We're going there, launch, what we're coming out with for next year, doing meetings, and then that's it, and then coming right back home.
Take the family
IHFF,
with you?
Sharu, no,
I didn't know if you did or not.
not for something like that. And when he gets a little older, I'll take him to India, because I want him to see some of the, kind of how the rest of the world lives.
Culture, yeah.
But right now, he's still a little too young. I'll wait about another year or two.
Good news is you still have your quad suite. A lot of guys, when they get older, they lose their quad sweep.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure.
And just in general, seeing how everything looks, and your opinion matters the most to me about overall everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we already took a quick look at your upper body, but let's see how your legs look when they get full, and you can already see that you still have that fullness in your outer sweep, which is really good, because a lot of guys, as they get older, they lose their outer sweep, and then if you really start losing your lower body, you start losing your glutes, and then you get old man ass, and that actually slows down your metabolism too, especially when you end up getting older and you don't train legs, you lose a ton of muscle.
I never really stopped training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just changed my training style.
Right, right. You're doing
But
your functional
and fuckable, dude.
Yeah.
Had to make myself feel good and look good.
Yeah.
Fucking go crazy if I don't.
That's awesome. Good.
But no, it's been good. Kept me in shape, but I backed off the cardio significantly.
Well, I don't think you really need it. I'll be honest with you, because if you're still in great shape, there's no point in it. Because all it's going to do is it's going to end up leaning you out too much.
That's kind of what I was afraid of, shaving everything off, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You were in Mexico with us.
Yes, sir.
I thought I remembered you. I feel like an asshole now. It took me long enough.
No, you're good.
He just had to get a little of the nootropics in him
Yeah, I had to-
to get the blood flow rolling. Wait a minute. You look familiar.
I thought you were a fan in Mexico.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, what a fucking blast. Dude, how fun is your son?
I was working on a post because I was going to post a bunch of videos of this kid. He's a fucking hoot.
Dude, he's a fucking riot.
He is me.
He's like, that's what I'm saying. He's mini.
He's me now,
Yeah.
which is kind of a problem. Me when I was a kid, I was shy, a little timid.
But he's you now.
Oh.
That's the problem with Cameron with me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you don't.
They don't become
And-
you at 11
No,
when you're 11.
you
They're
sweet little
you.
innocent
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
He's running around.
He's got a 40-year-old man's characteristics
So-
that doesn't give a fuck.
That's what I mean. And Adeline, she's 17, so she'll like coerce him to do something.
Yeah.
So he learned a new magic trick. She taught him. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, shoot. And I'm like, Adeline, what are you doing to me? You're killing me. So the good and the bad comes with me. The good and the bad.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Okay, so when you're going up, you're going through the motion. This isn't a pump rep set. Go up, come down twice as slow.
Okay.
Go.
How many each leg?
10 to 12.
Each leg.
That's better. See those fibers firing?
Yep.
Right? Because you're now allowing it to really create more time and retention, and that's what you need. Good. That's going to help you with that density. Good. Good.
Even in the early sets.
Yep. 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 Good. See how you're shaking? It's because you're used to just dropping and releasing tension and allowing that to happen. That's why even you've been training, but people who get shake normally are the ones that are not hitting the muscle correctly, or they haven't been trained at all. Like if you haven't trained abs forever and you start shaking during crunches,
Yeah.
that's why. It's because you're not hitting the muscle properly. Get more time under tension there. There you go. Control that. Good. Get those quality reps. Good. Good. Now on this leg, point your toe in a little bit. There you go. Good. Go. Good. There you go. Good. Good. Now for the rest of the set, point your toe as much as you can, like that. Perfect. Good. You may feel a little bit more in your upper thigh. Good. Go there. Good control. Good. 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 Go. Good. Again. Good. Good. So what we're doing is we're just getting him to slow down a little bit. He's going quite
one second on the way up, maybe 2, and then he was going about 1 second on the way down. Now we're doing as about 2, maybe up to 3 seconds on the negative, on the eccentric, so that we can be able to really get more time under tension. And that's why his muscles are now starting to shake and they're starting to fire more, because he's just getting more time under tension. So which is really good, because that's going to equal more muscle growth. So even
And so facto, get bigger.
bigger, thicker, and have more dense fibers. Because what you want to do is those fibers are going to look dense because you have more time under tension, and then you're going to have just that quality of that, the muscle, because you're starting to get what we call that old man muscle, that muscle maturity. And so, and the good thing about your physique is you've always had a really good graininess, but now you can be able to have that, combine that with the new muscle that you're putting back on. So you're going to be able to have a better look, especially if you decide to get back on stage. Good. Good. Don't forget to breathe, Seth. Good. Now hold your breath. Good. Breathe. Breathe. Excellent. How's the pump? Good. Yes. Let's go. Push. Good. Squeeze. Good. Control. 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 There you go. Good. Feel that tension all the way back.
Yeah.
That's what's really good.
Especially on a plate-loaded machine.
Yeah. Good. Go. Good. Keep going, Seth. Good. There you go. Push. Push. Good. Push. Good. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good. Good job. Control. Squeeze. Good. Control. A little slower, slower in the midpoint. That's better. Right there. It's not the area at the very, very top where you lock your knee out. It's that area about 20% further down that you want to kind of release the tension. Slow that area down, especially on that right leg, because he almost wants to just be able to say, okay, I did the rep and I'm letting go. Keep that tension and be able to go all the way down the eccentric, especially in that midpoint. Up, come down slowly. There you go. Good, slow, good. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, good. Try. Good job. Good. How's it feel?
Good.
Good. There you go. There you go. See, as you're trying to slow it down, you see how you shake more? Good. Good. Keep your core tight. Good. Control. Good. Keep going. That's it. Go up, up, up. Slow, slower, 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 slower. Good. Again. Good. Good. Slow. Good job. Good. How's the weight?
Good.
And one more plate?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm good there for a minute.
Good.
So does Panada sell you to sell this equipment too?
No.
Because you're doing a good job.
No, it's actually, what was cool is that I went out and I bought everything, okay? And what I did was I said, hey man, I'm buying so much stuff, I need some extra stuff. And then they're like, hey, we'll work out a deal with you depending on how many pieces you buy.
Yeah.
But then what happened was then when I said, hey, look, by the way, I think that we should make some changes on some pieces, like the arm, total arm, I wanted an attachment made because it was all fixed. And they're like, okay, that's a great idea. So they started making attachments. And then I was like, okay, so then I came in like a bit of an advisory role.
Yeah.
And then now I'm going over and helping with designing some brand new stuff.
I know, I was fucking with you, but
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So it's
No,
part of it.
I've never used a plate-loaded leg extension that was this nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
You normally think, hey, you know what? I've used hammer strength, and hammer strength is great for certain things, but not usually on legs, on plate loaded. So now you can be able to have the best of both worlds. Yeah. Good. Control. Good. Good job, Seth. Come on. Keep it rolling. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. On that right side, we're going to give it a little extra. Go. Go. Good. Keep going. Control. going. Keep going. Now partial. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. One more. Hold it. Right there. Hold it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Good job. There we go. Okay, catch your breath. Good. Now get your feet just a little higher. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Good. Okay. You know, and then on the next set, we'll adjust that to get a little deeper. Good. 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 Now you should be feeling a little less in the joint, more on the muscle.
Yeah.
Good. Squeeze. Good. Good. There you go.
Yeah. So, in order to get a little deeper, you adjust.
There you go. Adjust that, and then you can go lift them down.
All right.
That could be cool. So here's a tip for you guys. The reason why I don't like high stim is because, especially on leg day, is because it's going to be really hard for your body to recover between the sets if you're so stimmed up on very high amounts of caffeine that you can't get your heart rate down to be able to handle the next set. So if you're constantly feeling just taxed because you're doing so much caffeine, that is not a good thing, especially when you're doing exercises like squats, pendulum squats, leg press, because you're already going to have a high heart rate. So you want to be able to recover between sets so you're not gassed in terms of your cardiovascular shape versus muscle going to failure. So that's why you want to keep it moderate stim, or today, I mean, you've been a guy that's been non-stim for a long time.
Big no stim guy, but no, it's just because of this from years and years ago. And that's why having like, I know we both own supplement companies,
Yeah.
but it's like, that's why so many different pre-workouts are made. So that it's like, hey, on these days, I take these.
Yes.
On these days, I take these.
right.
On these days, I stack the two. Half a dose, half a dose.
That's right.
So that way it's, I don't know, it's more fun that way from a meathead standpoint of having your plethora of pre-workouts in your gym bag, but also from like an efficient, an efficacy standpoint in the gym.
That's right. So
No stims on leg day.
Yeah.
No stims on back day.
exactly.
A little bit of stim on chest day. Arm day, you don't really need them, but they're fun.
Right, right. You like to do your stims before your cardio still?
Not right now. Cup of coffee in the morning and that's it.
That's it.
That way, you know, years ago it was, we did it that way and you drove it into my head so that way whenever you go from an off season into a prep, everything has that much more of an effect on you.
Right, right.
So that way whenever you're like, oh, it's time to take stimulants and your body's like, fuck yeah.
That's right.
And starts running a million miles an hour with it rather than off season whenever you're housing 4,000, 5,000 calories a day and also having 1,000 mgs of stims a day. Don't do that.
That's right. So that's exactly it. So the shortened version of that is just the fact that when you are going to go into prep mode, then the stims actually work. So instead of just being so dumbed down because you've been using so much of it in the off season. So again, these are things that I used with his program 15 years ago that he's still using to this day. So it's awesome because you're still getting a lot out of that.
Yeah, they still work. It's too simple. You know what I mean? Especially like you've always said, it's good to be detailed, but don't overcomplicate it too far. And sometimes we need, like you said, we need that help to pull us back, but don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
As long as you're working hard and, I mean,
Covering your bases.
yeah, and having someone like you push you on a fucking leg extension.
That's awesome. Keep that tension on the quad. Come down, glute ham, and drive. Control. Control. Good. Come on, Seth. Good. 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 Come on. Good. Good job, Seth. Come on, brother. Up. Good. Good. Come on. Come on, Seth. Good job. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Good. Good. Come on, Seth. Drive. Excellent. Good. Good. Good depth. and drive. Excellent. Come on, you got 2 more. Go, Seth. Go, Seth. Up. Good. Control it. 1 more, just like that. Control, control. Drive, drive. Good job. Welcome back. Yeah. Your top set. We're going to do 2 working now. So this is the second working that's about to happen. And this is kind of where I would expect you to be when you go back home. So there's 2 things. Number 1, that time under tension, I can tell you were going too fast back home.
Yeah.
Because that's why you're shaking so much.
Yeah.
Right? It's just that now you're putting more time under the tension on that muscle. And your shit's like, oh my God, here we go. You know, it's like the space shuttle trying to take off.
Sure.
You're shaking. So when you slow that down, you're going to see the quality difference in the legs. Okay?
Yeah.
So that needs to happen. The second thing is making sure that you are going full range of motion. I think you're doing a great job with that. So that's not something that you need to change. Just continue it as you end up getting stronger.
Yeah.
So now is your recovery gets better and subs are kicking in. What you're going to want to do is you're going to start wanting to load up. Just make sure you don't overload with weight versus time under tension.
I think that's something that, to be honest, is one of the reasons that I probably haven't been keeping as much time under tension from slowing myself down. It's because the weight might have been too light.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
A little too easy to move.
Got it.
And therefore just kind of going through the motions.
Got it.
Because legs have always been like a better body part for me.
Yeah.
And just starting to train them like a bodybuilder again,
Yep.
I'm getting a little bit of results from it. Whenever I could be benefiting more if I slowed it down, add a little more weight to it,
Right.
controlled more, rather than just be like, oh, I'm good with 2 plates. And I can get a good 12 to 15 reps. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely handle a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Last set on this one. Second working set. Good, Seth. Good, Seth. Set those feet. Set those feet. Don't let those ankles drive in because they're going to want to come in a little bit. Keep everything in line. Your hip, your knees, and your toes. Boom. Drive. Good. Come on, with me now. Let's go. Let's go. 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 Good. Come on, Seth. Let's go, buddy. Up. Good, good. You got 2. You got 2. Let's go. Let's go. Up. 1 more, bud. 1 more, brother. Drive it out. Drive it out. Good job. Good job. Good. Good. Boom. There you go. So he just has like auto release. So right now, there you go. Good. Nice. Good. Just look forward. Just that's it. Just push. Good. Just 2 more. And this is what I'm talking about with the warm up. Just get the range of motion and drop. Good. Now go ahead and grab the handle. There you go. There you go. Good. Let's do another tip. All right. So here's another tip for you guys. If the weight really feels light and you're in the middle of a training program where you're really trying to work on your strength, do not overdo the reps on the lighter weight to try to make them into working sets. Stop, rest, add more weight, and make sure you continue to go to failure on the heavier weight. Don't just, for the sake of just burning out, get fatigued. If you do that, you're not going to be able to get the ultimate prize, which is trying to put on more muscle. Add more weight after you rest and be able to get in that same zone that you're looking to get into, that 8 to 12 reps range. Perfect. But don't sit there and just think you can just do an extra 4 or 5 reps. It's going to make up the difference, especially when you're really feeling strong and you really want to be able to put on the size.
So, great point. If someone was to do that, say they're on they're doing 3 working sets, and they're on their second working set, and you say that, do you count that number 2?
No.
Nope. Nope. Stop, rest, add the weight. That's number 2 now.
That's right. Good depth, good depth. Excellent. Control and drive. Keep going. Good. 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 Keep going. Go. Good. 3, 3, 1. Good. Control. Slower, 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 slower. And drive. Good. Slow, slow, slower, 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 slower. And drive. One more. Go, Seth. Control, and drive. Good job, buddy. Good. There you go. All right. Good. Now go to the side. Go to the side like you're doing side chest. And then there you go. Good. There you go. Push that leg next to you. You get in next to the other one. Squeeze right there. Push. Good. Like I told you last time I saw you in Pittsburgh when I was at your place. You're key. I'm like, you're going to grow so much once you get your food up. And the minute you turn that up, you can see the differences.
That's really what it's been, is also just trying to, you want to push food, but only so much.
Right.
Can I shove more food in my mouth? Yeah. That's not always like the best way to go about it.
No.
Because I've kept things really clean. I've had to add in high calorie meals.
Yes.
Ate a little bit of shit on Thanksgiving because I'm like, I don't like to because I don't like my stomach to get upset and get the bubble guts. I was like, let's see if it works. It did, but then I didn't like the way I felt.
Yeah.
I didn't like how long it took for my stomach to adjust.
Yes.
I was like, it's not worth it.
Right.
So just the high calorie meals.
Right.
Now, pasta, red meat, like homemade burgers, things like that.
Yeah.
Rather than just going and getting a burger somewhere, I'd rather have control of the meat and
Quality.
better for digestion, just because I know getting older, stomach and legs, dude. Gotta control your stomach and make sure your legs still got the pop, and everything else should come.
It's really important that you know the things that you can get full on, right? So if you end up going really heavy dairy-based foods on a cheat, you're not only going to pay the price in regards to the bloating and how you're going to feel, but you're going to end up causing yourself a lot of harm in your digestive tract for a day or two later. It's almost like going out and drink. When you go out and drink, you end up having a hangover, but then you also are dehydrated and your performance goes down for the next day or two. And food acts the same way, especially the older you get. So the fuel is the key. You can't put bad gas in a race car.
I'm game.
Yeah, let's go vertical.
Oh, back over, huh?
Let's go.
Just making our laps,
Yep,
making our laps.
That's it. Let's get the vertical rolling here. Okay? Yeah. Good. 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 Good job, Seth. Good. Drive. Excellent. Two more. One more. Good job. That's it. Bring it down.
Holy smokes.
Come on. Good. Keep going. Come on, Seth. Keep going. Good. Good. Again. 3. 1. 2. One more. Drive. Good job, bud. Good. One more set with that one. Woo.
You got him rethinking doing legs.
Part of this is going back and being a little bit nostalgic of what you did in the past. Part of this is like, why the fuck am I doing this? It's a little bit of a love-hate.
It is for sure. It's like,
He's gonna love it when it's over, but he's gonna second guess himself a little bit during the reps and the sets and saying, shit, I forgot how fucked up this was back in the day.
there's nothing like it though.
Yeah.
This will make you feel alive.
Yeah.
It will. There's nothing like it.
Keep going. Come on, Seth. Last set on this. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it moving. That's it. Just keep it moving. Good. Keep it moving. Good. Just like that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Go. Breathe and go. Breathe and go. Good. Just nothing. You did twice as much weight before. Let's go. Come on. You go. You got 5. Go. 4. Go. 3. Come on. 2. One more. Come on. One more. Again. Go. That's it. Yeah. Good job. Good. Easy. Good times. So how was it?
We had fun today. It was, we didn't do like a real intro to this, and I was going to be like, so here we come. I haven't seen you or trained with you in how many years, and it's like, what are we going to do today? Legs. But the cool thing was, like, this wild playground of a gym, the leg equipment actually was what tickled my fancy the most. So, and I got woken up and let them know that I don't train like a pussy, but I train like a pussy. I get back into it.
I wouldn't say. I would say you
build
don't
my
train like a
confidence back up
pussy,
for me. Build my confidence back up.
You don't train like a pussy, but you do train like what they would say a little bit of a skinny bitch. So,
Okay. That makes me feel better.
That's a bit better.
That makes me
It's
feel
like-
better.
It's about 2 steps
yeah.
above just pussy.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, obviously, you're putting it all together. I think we're talking a lot about. We spoke for like 2.5,
A long
3
time,
hours
yeah.
like the other night, talking about what the mental strategy is, and we're going to get ready to do this podcast, which is really cool. So you're not going to want to miss that. And the cool thing about it is that I feel like you're doing it the right way. You're just allowing your body to grow and not push it, and then be able to assess and then grow, assess without putting a timeline or a time frame on anything specific, but still looking to see how far you can take your body.
It's supposed to be fun.
It is.
That's what this is, and for me personally, like coming down, I'm excited that we got to do this. But like how I've been training over the past 5 years versus a workout like today and what I've been doing for the past 9 weeks, bodybuilding training is much different. Time under tension is different. Not just completing an exercise, not just completing a repetition, but also feeling it and making sure that you're optimizing that repetition. Like it's not the same. And getting into this and just starting out with leg extensions, I'm like, something as simple as leg extensions. You can do it, you're doing them, but you might only be getting 75% out of it of what you should be getting out of there. So,
Yeah, so
My man.
again, going in there, being able to really toss it up in terms of like, he did a great job with the workout. I just feel like it's going to be really that much better. That's what makes me more excited, because I know there's been a lot of people in the past 30 years that I've worked with, and again, 15 years ago,
15.
right? You were 25 years old when you turned pro at the Nationals, and now we're a week away from the Nationals here in Dallas. And the cool thing about it is that your body is changing very, very quickly, and I cannot wait to sit down and talk about what the plan is.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. So do not miss the podcast. Again, Hany Rambod, Feroci Shredded, Seth Feroci. Let's do this.